The dumbest lottery winners of all time. Imagine waking up broke and going to bed a multimillionaire. Sounds like a dream, right? But for some people, winning the lottery didn't change their lives for the better. In fact, it completely destroyed them. Today, we're talking about the dumbest lottery winners of all time. Not because they were stupid people, but because they made shockingly bad decisions after winning life-changing money. These are true stories of greed, ego, bad friends, terrible planning, and one very common mistake, thinking money automatically makes you smart. Let's begin. 1. Jack Whitaker, the man who won $315 million and lost everything. Jack Whitaker won $315 million. At the time, it was one of the largest jackpots ever. He was already wealthy, a churchgoer, and known as a generous man. So what went wrong? First mistake, he carried huge amounts of cash everywhere. Thousands of dollars in his car, at strip clubs, in public places. He was robbed multiple times. Second mistake, giving money to everyone. Friends, strangers, people with sad stories. He gave and gave without limits. Then came the real tragedy. His granddaughter who received money from him became involved with drugs. She later died from an overdose. Her boyfriend died shortly after. Jack Whitaker was sued, extorted, robbed, and emotionally destroyed. By the end of his life, most of the money was gone. He once said, "I wish I'd torn the ticket up." 2. Michael Carroll. The £10 million garbage man, Michael Carroll won £10 million in the UK lottery at just 18 years old. Before winning, he worked as a garbage collector. After winning, drugs, parties, prostitutes, expensive cars he crashed, and even a private demolition derby in his backyard. He blew millions in a few years. No investments, no advisors, no future plan. At one point, he was reportedly spending £2,000 a day just on cocaine. By age 30, he was broke. Today, he's back to working manual labor and has openly admitted, "Winning the lottery ruined my life." 3. Billy Bob Harrell Jr., the winner who gave too much. Billy Bob Harrell Jr. won $31 million in Texas. He was known as a kind, generous man. Too generous. He gave money to family, friends, churches, anyone who asked. People began harassing him constantly. Letters, calls, door knocks, threats. His marriage collapsed. His finances fell apart. The pressure became unbearable. Less than 2 years after winning, Billy Bob Harrell took his own life. Before his death, he said, "Winning the lottery is the worst thing that ever happened to me." 4. Evelyn Adams winning twice and still going broke. This one hurts. Evelyn Adams won the lottery twice. Not once. Twice. She won a total of $5.4 million in the 1980s. What did she do? She spent most of it on gambling, poor investments, lending money to people who never paid her back. Eventually, she lost everything and ended up living in a trailer. Winning twice should be impossible. Going broke after that? That takes a special level of bad money management. William Bud Post. From millions to jail threats, Bud Post won $16. $2 million in the Pennsylvania lottery. Within months, his brother hired a hitman to kill him. His ex-girlfriend sued him. He went into massive debt. He declared bankruptcy. He invested in a failing restaurant, an airplane business with no experience, wild ideas that never worked. He later survived a car accident, multiple lawsuits, and threats on his life. He said, "I was much happier when I was broke." 6. Abraham Shakespeare, the dark side of winning. Abraham Shakespeare won $30 million in Florida. He was quiet, generous, and not flashy. But people constantly begged him for money. One woman convinced him to give her control of his finances. She stole millions, then she murdered him and buried his body under concrete. This is one of the darkest lottery stories ever, and a reminder that money attracts danger, not just friends. Why lottery winners lose everything. So why does this happen so often? Because most winners have no financial education. They trust the wrong people. They spend emotionally, not logically. They think money will fix their problems, but money doesn't fix who you are. It amplifies you. If you're careless, money makes you more careless. If you're generous without limits, money drains you faster. If you lack discipline, money disappears. Conclusion: the real lesson. Winning the lottery isn't the goal. Cheaping the money is. Every story you heard today proves one. Money without wisdom is dangerous. So if you ever win big or suddenly make a lot of money, remember this: stay quiet, get professionals, say no often,